Hi myRockworld fans, we are here today with Herman the German, which is Herman Rarebell, all-time drummer of Germany with Scorpions and Michael Schenker's Temple of Rock.
Yep.
And the new project is Herman Rarebell and Friends, which is called Acoustic Fever. So, welcome Herman.
Well, hello to everybody out there.
Our first question to you, Herman. You have just released a new album called Herman Rarebell and Friends Acoustic Fever. Please tell us something about that new release and who is involved in that project and what is about that.
Well, as the name says, Acoustic Fever is an acoustic album, and I had the idea to re-record all my Scorpion songs, which I wrote or co-wrote again, but this time acoustically. So of course I found my longtime friends, singer friends I knew, like Bobby Kimball of Toto, Don Dokken, Jack Russell of Great White, John Parr or Tony Martin from...
Which was from Black Sabbath.
Yeah, Black Sabbath, of course, and there's Alex Ligertwood from Santana. So you have a lot of names on there, you know, also Paul Ciortino, you know, from Great Riot, so, and Rough Cut. So I think, you know, it's a very interesting album for Scorpions fans, and also an interesting album for fans of Bobby Kimball, for example, or Don Dokken, because they can hear them also singing those Scorpion songs acoustically. So those are the people who were involved. I also have two great Spanish guitar players on there. I got the famous Jose Antonio Rodriguez there on the flamenco guitar, and that makes this album different to an unplugged album because of the flamenco guitars in there. And then I got from California Curry Whitehead on there on the flamenco acoustic guitar as well. So this makes those songs also completely different. I also have a guitar player from Great White on there. His name is Robbie Lochner, who plays some amazing acoustic guitar on this album. So I think it's a good treat for all the Scorpions fans and of course all the fans from the singers and the guitar players.
This is great. The album was just released.
Yeah.
So you can get it, you can buy it now. And there will be a tour in 2013. Tell us something about the tour.
Well, the tour will start on the 26th of November in Cologne at the Tanzbrunnen. Then we do some more dates. We play also in Mannheim at the Capitol at the 3rd of December. We play on the 4th of December at Circus Krone, for example, in Munich. We play on the 5th of December Hugenotterhalle in Frankfurt, you know. And also, I think, you know, on the 8th of December we play at the Capitol in Hanover.
Great. Who will be joining you on stage for the tour? Because I think there will be not all the guys from the album will be on tour, because this is mostly impossible. But who will be the stars which you connect for the tour?
The stars on the tour will be obviously Bobby Kimball from Toto, and we're also going to play 3 Toto songs. Obviously we're going to play acoustically Hold the Line, we're going to play Rosanna, and we're going to play Africa. The same goes for Don Dokken, who will be the next star. So we're going to play Dokken's Greatest Hits, which was Into the Fire, In My Dreams, and Alone Again. So we play this acoustically as well. And of course we play from John Parr, his Naughty Naughty and St. Elmo's Fire. And of course we will play my Scorpions. Of course we play Rocky Like a Hurricane, we play Passion Rules the Game, You Give Me All I Need, sung by Don Dokken and also sung by John Parr. And then we play Make It Real, we play of course Is There Anybody There, and Loving You Sunday Morning. So it will be a show of 90 minutes with rock classic hit after rock classic hit.
Cool. That's great. Coming back to the new album, is there any favorite song version that you most like?
I like actually all the 13 songs on the album very much, because for me, you know, they became a new color, they became a new life. They sound for me fantastic, and it was really good fun to recreate them into this acoustic fever mood, so to speak, you know. Now they have become a new song again for me, you know, and they sound much more melodic now because of the acoustic guitars and the flamenco guitars on there.
How was the process in the studio recording the album? Because normally you have nowadays you have not to get all the people involved in one studio. So tell us some secrets about it.
I use the modern technique, the internet obviously, but I started recording in California, in Fresno, in Santa Ana, California, with Robbie Lochner and also with Corey White, and we did all the basic guitars, and I put a tempo on there, a click track, so I knew roughly this is the speed of the song. Then I took these tapes, we also recorded the bass there, then I took these tapes into Brighton and I recorded all my drums in Brighton except one song.
Why Brighton?
Because I live in Brighton and
Okay.
across the street from me is a recording studio, so I went there, recorded the drums. Then I took these tapes to Greven, which is near to Münster, where my friend and singer Michael Voss lives, and we mixed all the rest there together to make the perfect playback. I also recorded 2 drums at the Principal Studios. This is a studio where the Tote Hosen go and Unheilig, just to name it, 2 bands. It's a really great studio. I recorded Loving You Sunday, Morning the drums there, and also for Arizona. Then we mixed all the playbacks together, and I sent these playbacks to the singers, and there again recorded in their house, in their home studio at home, sent me the MP3 back, and this went back and forwards till I was happy. But with Bobby Kimball it was different. We met in Wiesbaden in one afternoon, and we went in the afternoon to a studio at 6 o'clock. We had all the takes for Rocky Like a Hurricane in the can. So he sang it directly in front of me live.
It's
you know?
cool.
And with the others we exchanged. For example, John Parr with Passion Rules the Game, he has a great studio, so he sent the tape back and there was nothing to say. I just heard it, and I looked at Fosse and I said, wow, killer singing, you know. So that's how it went.
Cool.
Okay. Any plan to record the shows for live
Yes.
album or DVD?
Absolutely. So please, out there, everybody, come to the show in Munich for sure, because we're going to record a live DVD there. So I want as many of you out there on the DVD, you know, so you can wave to yourself, so all your children and grandchildren, we can see you for the next 100 years.
Very good. So, a question back to the starting days of you with Scorpions, because everybody knows you were a long-time member and of Scorpions. I saw Scorpions 1972 in Munich in the Theatron.
Yeah.
So this had nothing to do with hard rock.
No.
But when you joined, it's very simple, very fast got to a really hard rocking band, and it's one of the famous, maybe the most famous German hard rock band ever.
Yeah, I think so.
So tell us some secrets which nobody knows about you and Scorpions in that time.
Well, I think I had the advantage that I joined the band after living in England for 6 years, because I moved to England in 71 and I joined the band in 1977. And Michael Schenker was already in England playing with UFO, so we became friends. In fact, it was him who told me, why don't you go to the Scorpions, they're looking for a drummer. They come here and play here in England at the Marquee Club, go for an audition. So what he didn't tell me was there was another 50, 60 drummers also who come for the audition. So they all played 3 songs, and then they said the typical, don't call us, we call you. And I said, okay, I never hear from them. But I played my 3 songs, but the next day they phoned me up and they said, we decided to have you as our new drummer. Can you come tomorrow with us to Hanover? I said, come on. Let's wait 2 weeks. I have to first, close things up in England. But anyway, 2 weeks afterwards, on the 18th of May, 1977, on Klaus's wedding day, that's why I remember, I was in Germany and joined the Scorpions and made my first album in August, called Taken by Force, which everybody knows, and the rest became history. I think basically I came from England and I spoke the best English. That's also how I got involved in writing lyrics, because they told me, why don't you write some lyrics? And my first lyrics was on that album, He's a Woman, She's a Man, which is a very, very strong song.
Yeah.
And we just played in South America with Uli Ross, and I remembered him on the song, he laughed also, So it was actually quite funny,
What is are you friendship with the Scorpion members? Because I saw you on a reunion tour, or not a tour, but it was some concerts with the Scorpion members. Is there any friendship, or is there big fights after the leaving?
No. We usually meet when we do like a best of album or stuff like this. Then we have to talk to each other which songs should be on the album and stuff. And about a month ago, my daughter got married, and Klaus and Rudolf came to the wedding, so we're still friends, we still talk, We didn't go out of bad terms. It was just time to do something else. After 20 years, I felt like the best things in the band were done, so it was time to do something else. And as you can see, 3 of us are already playing together already, you know, Michael, Francis and me.
Yeah.
A question from for all drummers, because as everybody know, you're one of the best hard rock drummers in Germany. So tell us something about what should people do when they get involved in playing drums and getting musicians, because the music business has changed a lot. So it's very hard to get onto the top.
Well, the secret is still like it was before. You still rehearse every day for at least 2 hours. You know, you practice, you know, and then you become better automatically. But of course, you must have a talent. If you feel you have absolutely no rhythmical talent in your body, there's no point to play drums, I guess, you know. Then you maybe better do something else. But if you have the talent, you have to practice, and then you have to believe in yourself. And those two things together, also, obviously, you have to have the talent to write good songs, catchy songs. Then it should work.
Okay.
Are there plans over the tour with because you are playing with Michael Schenker, and you will play with Michael Schenker also the next time over the tour with the Acoustic Fever project. But is the Acoustic Fever project, is it a one-time project, or are there plans about to copy it and maybe involve new singers and other singers also?
We can build this up, you know, to anything we want, because the more famous people go on tour, the better it is for the public, the more hits they hear. So I see how this will do in the winter. If it does well, we continue. If nobody comes to the show, we don't continue. It's that simple.
Any words to the fans from you, Herman?
Yes, I think, you know, you should come and check this out. I think it's a very interesting musical show to hear all those songs from all those great different singers. I had lots of good fun recording them all, and I can promise you they're killer singers. Check it out on the internet. It costs you nothing. Just check out the songs. But I can promise you, you're in for a treat, and I look forward to meet you all, you know.
I think this was a good last word. Thank you, Herman.
Pleasure.
Have a great day.
You too.
And thank you, myRockworld, for listening to the interview.
Thank you too.